Right, hi guys, so welcome to the new flat tour. So please bear in mind we have just got the keys, we've just had some cleaners in, but there's a lot we want to do up, a lot of stuff that needs resealing, painting, all that fun stuff. But I just wanted to show you it before we start to do anything, so you can sort of see what it looks like now. So this is just the front door here. So when you walk in, you have a coat rack that's on there at the moment, and then I will just pan round so you can see. So we've got this oak flooring, which, as you can probably see from my other videos, I'm more into sort of like greys and sort of tones like that, but because of the flooring in here, I'm going to experiment and go with some golds, some nudes fit in this hallway. So there's currently a mirror there, but I will be taking that down. Radiator cover, I'm going to put a nice radiator cover there and maybe a bit of artwork above it, and then a console table this other side with a nice gold statement mirror. Here is just the storage cupboard. I will show you briefly, but only briefly because it's quite noisy. But there's just a double storage cupboard, which is nice because we're used to just a single storage cupboard. So yeah, all the light fittings I'm going to change as well. This room here is, I think, technically the second bedroom, but this is kind of going to be a bit of a storage room for us. So you can kind of see I've started to bring some stuff down from our other flat simply because I just want to make it look a little bit nicer in here. But this room is pretty much any furniture that's sort of been left and the landlord wants us to keep in for when he actually sells this place. We're just going to store in here, so we don't really need this room. Originally we were going to use it as our cinema room, but we're going to wait to do that until we have our new home. So this room is going to just be a storage room essentially, so you're probably not going to see much more of this room after this video. So once we've done this video, I'm probably going to move some of the furniture from the other rooms into there just to start prepping that, but the hallway just carries on down here. This, there used to be students living in here, so hence why we've had it professionally cleaned, and also I'm going to go over it as well. Talk about OCD. You know you're a bit of a clean freak when you've had professional cleaners in and you still want to go over it. So this, I'm going to just take down. It's just like a little information bit. I'm just going to remove that. But I think on this wall here, I'm going to get some, probably 3 nice big prints along this wall, and maybe like a little table, because the hallway is quite nice and wide. But depending on how far out does this door go. Okay, so we don't have too much room there. So maybe the table's not a great idea. Anyway, I'm going to do prints along this wall here, and then this room here is just the bathroom. So we have a big mirror at the top, very much like ours, which I do really like. The one thing I hate in here is the tiles, so they're very yellow, which is very not my style. This needs to go. I think we're just going to completely reseal this room, because it's just obviously not been looked after, which is bizarre. I always think it's so strange when people don't clean a bathroom, the room that you're meant to get clean in. Anyway, I think I'm also going to remove that because it doesn't seem to have cleaned up very nicely, and although there is screws into it, or maybe I should get a new one. I don't know yet. But yeah, I want to clean up all of this. Get Callum to reseal it. Callum, if you're watching, I'm adding to your list as I'm going round. There's also a bit on this sealant here, on the sink, so I'm definitely going to want to reseal this room, and this whole room will also need repainting. I think we're just going to repaint the entire flat, to be honest with you, which is going to take a while, but you can see like these little marks and that. It's just, yeah, not good. I don't want to start putting stuff in and then the paint work to be ruining it all. So we have 2 lights in the hallway. I've got some lampshades coming for those, some really nice black ones. This I'll probably just put in the other room. Then we've got, which way shall I go? I'll do the bedrooms. So we've got, this is the main bedroom. So this is going, I'll probably just put it in the spare bedroom for now, but I think The landlord sold it. I'm not sure, I can't remember. But anyway, and all the chairs are put in the other room as well. But I think the landlord is going to come and collect some of this furniture. I don't know whether it's for his place or another place that he's got. This bed, I think he has sold, so he's going to come and collect this bed shortly. We're quite flexible with everything because obviously we're still waiting to exchange on our home, but he's very kindly given us the keys here so I can start coming in and planning stuff and cleaning and whatever else that I want to do. So if we come along, there's a nice fitted wardrobe in here. So we're just going to keep this room just sort of like my usual greys. I might get like a nice white rug for down there just to kind of eliminate some of the warmth in this room. And I'm also thinking of maybe, I don't know if a rug here would be a bit too much rug, especially because we've got the cats. But there's a radiator here, so I'll get a nice radiator cover. And then maybe like a statement mirror to make this room a bit brighter up there. Yeah, I think maybe a statement mirror there. Let me know what you guys think. If you do have any ideas as I'm going round, I'm going to be taking a while to do up this place, so please do share with me what I could do with all the help. And then we've got the ensuite, so ignore the toilet seat at the moment because that is broken. We're going to replace that. But the ensuite is lovely, so it's nice white tiles. I wish the other bathroom was like this as well. But we've got a nice big statement mirror. Again, we've got spotlights in here and a nice big double shower. Again, I'm probably going to want to reseal in here and go over the grout in here as well, especially the ceiling at the top. I don't know if you can make it out in here, but yeah, it's not great. But yeah, so the grout on the tiles is just a bit, I'm surprised the cleaners didn't clean that up a bit, but I don't know, maybe it's just sort of stained. Anyway, I don't know how much you can sort of pick that up in here, but I'm going to go over that, maybe with a grout pen. They're quite good. And then you can see here where they've had like wet towels and everything. So this definitely needs going over. But the design's a little bit stupid because there's a radiator here and the door kind of almost hits into the radiator. So yeah, a bit silly. But yeah, all this furniture I'm going to move in a minute. I actually probably won't move this bed or this, maybe I won't move the bed because that's just going to be an absolute pain in the bum. And I think that's being collected, but the other stuff I will move into the other room so I can start looking at stuff a bit clearer. So before we go into the main kitchen area, we do have another bedroom. This mattress and this bed, I'm presuming will probably come into two, and I think it's on wheels. So I'm definitely gonna go ahead and put that in the other room. This furniture here is fixed and the landlord wants to keep it, which we're fine with because obviously he's letting us just rent it out whilst we're waiting for our home. So we're only going to be here for about a year. So I'll probably just keep, I will keep that in here, I haven't got a choice. But I'll just probably use that from some storage bits. But what I'm going to do, once I've moved this bed, I'm going to put my office desk here and use this as an office room. So going forward, you probably will only see this side of the room. And if you're wondering what's the other side, it's just the big wardrobes. There is this table, which I do actually think it's quite nice. So I might put my beauty mirror on it and maybe do something, although I'm not sure where that would go. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not really sure yet. But around this room is just a full-length mirror there, which I will, if my office desk doesn't really clash with it, I'll probably just leave it. Although it will really bug me, but I might just leave it, or maybe, I don't think my freestanding mirror is tall enough to cover it, but we'll see. But again, all these light fittings and everything I'm changing, they're just simple lampshades. But yeah, so this is going to be my office room. Obviously, where this was a student flat, all the rooms have like numbers on them and they all have like locking mechanisms. I think the landlord's going to try and sell it to someone who then wants to let it out to students again. So obviously that's all going to stay, but that's fine. And then we come into here and we have the kitchen area. So can't complain about the kitchen. It's all nice and white and bright. I think we're going to potentially tile around here. The landlord is happy for us to do anything like that. Obviously it helps him as well. And this wall here, we're going to do a nice pink statement wall. Now I say pink, I mean like a nice dusky pink, not anything like in your face. And then I'm thinking, rather than getting a dining table here, I might just get some bar stools and then get a nice radiator cover for here. So it's very similar to our flat. They like to have these massive radiators, but I'm thinking a nice maybe mirrored radiator cover, pink statement wall with maybe a bit of artwork, prints up here with like the coppery sort of pink vibe I want in here. So we've got gold stuff out in the hallway. I'm gonna have pinks, silvers and that in the main bedroom. And then in here I want to kind of keep to the sort of copper and pinks with some black. I'm gonna have like sort of black touches throughout the flat, I think. But in here I want to keep it kind of coppery just to add a bit of something. So I think I'm gonna have a nice bit of artwork on there, copper prints here, a nice radiator cover here, and maybe some pink and copper bar stools here if I can find some. And then we have the kitchen area. So like I said, we're probably gonna tile around this bit, because I don't think we're gonna want to do that pink and then this bit pink as well. I think we'll probably do that bit pink, have the tiling start. Well, that's really annoying. Can you see like the end of the worktop isn't like in line with the start of that cupboard? So you'd have to do the tiling to the end and it would have to stick out a bit, which is a bit annoying, but what can you do? And then, yeah, so I'm thinking maybe tiling across here, statement pink wall, so it will kind of go up above like here as well. Bar stools, radiator cover, artwork, prints, and then maybe a rug for the kitchen. Now I do quite like when people have like a rug in here, but I don't want it to start to look too busy. So I'll probably wait until everything else is sort of in to see what that actually looks like. But yeah, so this is the kitchen, integrated fridge freezer. And then over here we have the lounge space. So again, we have an absolutely massive radiator. The sofa's gonna go here. So it's gonna kind of go whoop, whoop. So we're gonna keep our sofa. We'll have the pink footstool there. Obviously the telly. I'm not sure if the landlord what they want to do with the tellies that are in here. Again, they had them all supplied in here for the students. And then I'm thinking 3 prints along here, probably in like a black frame and more like pink and grey sort of prints. And then get like a nice black light at the top, just to bring in some sort of black accent colours. And then, yeah, so that'll be the sofa. Thinking a nice rug as well to lighten up the room. You can probably hear from my voice, it's really echoey in here. So I definitely want to get something to make it a bit softer. These blinds are going, they're actually broken. But I did say to the landlord, like, we'll see what we can do in terms of getting some for here. So we might just supply our own. And then we have like a little gap here, which I'm thinking I've got some nice planters for outside from Matalan coming, you know, the black sort of planters with like the zebra grass. Now I'm wondering if they probably won't live outside all the time, so maybe they can live here for the time being. Now we do then have an outside space, which I will show you. So it just goes all the way down to the end. Now the barbecues and that are in here, obviously we're going to get rid of. I'm going to put, I think, screens across here and then all the way across and then there to give it complete privacy. So it would be like some black or anthracite screens going all the way across. Callum's going to jet wash this whole patio area. I don't mind the furniture that's here. We're going to get rid of the barbecues, but I think we'll keep the furniture there, get a nice outside rug. We might even have to get 2 outside rugs because it's quite long out here. Anyway, so yeah, I'm thinking outside rugs, nice furniture. Yeah, you can kind of probably tell I'm a bit stuck with that because it's really long. So if you guys have any ideas, please share them with me. But I'm just going to come over here so I can sort of pan this room out for you. Again, this clock I will get off the wall. but I will keep because I don't know if the landlord wants to put it back. So yeah, this is the area. I hope you guys like it. Obviously it's very, like I say, we've just got the keys to it, and I wanted to give you guys a view of everything before we start to move in and start to sort of do it up, so you guys can almost do it with us. Like I say, I'm going to need your help with some ideas and what to do. I'll also post some stuff over on Instagram, so if you don't follow me already, go check out my Instagram page for our current home, but then it'll be for this doer upper, and then it will also be for our new home eventually, and that's at homeofcc. So yeah, go follow me on there. But otherwise, I think that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.